Just warm up your hands a little bit, get some heat going there. And then we're gonna just explore the cervical column, or the segments, the vertebra of your neck. So you're gonna start with 2 fingers, if it feels good, right at the base of your skull. Go ahead and find that kind of bony ridge, and then just start kind of rubbing your way downward on either side of your neck vertebra. This feels so good. I just want to do this every day. And just explore down to where you feel like you're just below your collarbones, but you're still exploring those neck segments. And you can move up and down. You can play with different sort of rubbing techniques. We're not expecting you to be suddenly a professional masseur or masseuse, but we're really just inviting you to, through tactile feedback, bring a little bit more life and awareness and sensory zhuzh to the segments of your neck. So take a few more minutes there. Yeah, play with different types of touch. Good, and then take a little break. Nice. So just want to also acknowledge that for some folks, this position of the shoulder and arm might not be that sustainable or that accessible. So if you need to take breaks as we go through this next section for your arms and shoulders, please do that. All right, so now we're going to use those fingers. We're going to find that top of the neck. So feel that bony ridge of the head, skull, cranium, and then just below that there's a little dip. Can you hang out in that little dip? And then we're going to explore a little bit of flexion there. So you're going to tuck your chin in towards your throat and feel that, in fact, that dip starts to fill. Something pushes back into your fingers. So just play with that a few times. I'm going to give a little side view here. So as I tuck my chin here, my fingers stay in place. I tuck my chin in, like I'm trying to make as many chins as I can, and I feel that little push back into my fingers, which is different from dropping the head forward. Yes? We're trying to get those top segments to get a little bit of motion. If I just drop my head forward, I'm actually moving from much lower down. Great. So then move your fingers down 1 segment or so. And try the same gig there. Can you tuck your chin, and can you feel that little push back into your fingers of your cervical segments? Yeah, this one might feel a little harder to access. There's gonna be places along the neck where you're like, I'm trying to move and nothing is happening. Certainly that's my experience with some of the segments that have been out of motion for a long time. Try one more here. Beautiful. And then check out your hands if you need to. And then you're going to just move down another segment. So you're somewhere in the kind of mid-throat range now. And again, tuck the chin, start to round your neck, and you're looking for the feeling of the neck vertebra, the bones, pushing into your fingers. So in Will's case, they would be pushing back towards the wall behind him. In your case, pushing back towards the wall behind you. Beautiful. Nice. And then we'll do one more. So if you feel down all the way to the base of your neck, there's usually one that sticks out more than the others. Can you be just above that? Find a little dip in between 2 bones. See if you can get a little nod of the chin and feel motion in your fingertips. You can totally use one hand instead of the other. That's the other way to kind of modify this for your shoulders, and give one arm a break while you use the other arm. Good.